Hoodlums attack Makinde's campaign train in Oyo, destroy vehicles. Now, wow. So this campaign of violence is still ongoing across the country. It's quite unfortunate. Makinde is one of the G5 governors um, that are currently aggrieved by the happenings in the PDP, right? So it's one of the G5 governors, uh, particularly in the southwest, and his own campaign train has been attacked. I know right there in your state, there has been a kind of disagreement between the APC and the PDP because they feel instead of Makinde to concentrate on the issues of the state, he is rather following Wike up and down, talking about G5, G5, G5. Okay. So now his own campaign train has been attacked by hoodlums. Who are those hoodlums and how do we know? How can campaign train of a sitting governor be attacked? Okay, so let's see what they have to say. The campaign train of Sheyi Makinde, governorship candidate of the People Democratic Party in Oyo State, has been reportedly attacked by hoodlums. Okay. Moses Allow, special assistant to the governor on print media, in a statement on Wednesday, said the attacks occurred on Tuesday at Igongon, Ibrahima North local government area of the state. Allow said the governor had addressed a mammoth crowd at the Igongon town hall and was heading to Takpa when the incident occurred, adding that the governor's convoy ran into a roadblock where the hoodlums damaged demanded money. So he said the hoodlums started pelting the convoy with sticks and stones and later shot at the vehicle. Oh, wow. The attacks were premeditated and orchestrated by some opposition element who hired street urchins to waylay the convoy of the governor, Alao said. This is with a view to giving the governor a bad image among the teeming population of Oyo State people. All right, the unprovoked attacks were reprehensible, especially as the people of the state already know Makinde as a man of peace. As it has become the custom of the governor to acknowledge the cheers and love of the people and in turn distribute souvenirs wherever he went to campaign, Governor Makinde stood in an open roof SUV while other members of the entourage were in his tow. Okay. Toward the exit of the town was a roadblock which we now know was mounted by the thugs to halt the flow of traffic so that they would be able to perpetrate their dastardly act. Some group of boys started demanding money instead of the souvenirs being shared by the governor. Before anyone could say Jack Robinson, they started hauling stones while some went in search of big sticks with which they were smashing vehicles indiscriminately. The urchins went directly after the SUV of Chief Tegbe, which showed a clearly premeditated motive, while others kept attacking other vehicles coming behind the governor. Alao said the JAC bus conveying the media aides of the governor, journalists, and other vehicles were damaged by the hoodlums. At some point, the hoodlums graduated from hauling stones by bringing out guns and shooting at vehicles in the convoy, he said. Can you imagine? We are sure that the same hoodlums went into the streets of Igongon to commit the wanton arson and destruction. Now, while we sympathize with the families of individuals affected by the crisis, it is important to point out that Governor Makinde is a man of peace and has made it clear that his ambition is not worth the blood of any Oyo State indigene. Wow. So this is what is happening here. The Oyo State governor who actually wants to come back as second term, in second term as a governor again, all right, went to Igongo to campaign. And after a campaign in Igongo, he was on his way to Takpa when he was attacked. And who are the people? They are just hoodlums. Normally, where he goes out, he shares souvenirs to people that attend his meetings and the town hall meetings and campaigns. But this time around, when they were on their way to Takpa, the road was blocked, and the boys that blocked the road, rather than taking souvenirs as usual, started asking for money. And before they said Jack Robinson, they started hauling stones throwing stones on them, and wielding big sticks on them, smashing the vehicles. All right. Now, wow. And as if that was not enough, they graduated into wielding out guns and shooting at some of the vehicles on the road. These are obviously thugs. They are not just ordinary people asking for arms. They are obviously thugs. So who brought the thugs? PDP is alleging that they must be opposition thugs, all right? And which party is the key opposition party in the state? Is basically APC, okay? So what they're trying to tell us here is Makinde is telling all the people of Oyo State that Makinde is a man of peace, and this thing happening is done to tarnish his image and character in the state. Okay, so but the question I ask is, at that level, do they not have security convoy? What did the convoy do? Because if they have security coverage, they will have the commissioner of police will give security. So what did the security people do? How can you just watch people asking for money, with throwing stones, from stones wielding out sticks, smashing vehicles, and from sticks wielding out guns and shooting at some of the vehicles? It means that they spent time there, and apart from spending time there, it means that probably the security in that convoy is weak. And Makinde is not supposed to go around with weak convoy. I know probably he didn't want them to attack the boys, so they would not put it on his record that his convoy has killed somebody during campaign or whatever. I'm sure he was trying to be careful. But this is very, very bad in Nigeria. Okay, that you cannot do campaign peacefully. You cannot go out and come in your election peacefully. Once you indicate interest, you become a threat to someone else, and the next thing is to remove you from the way, either by crook or by hook, whichever. And that is actually terribly very bad. Very, very bad. So I don't know what will be the G5 governor's reaction to this. Okay, but I know that in a few, maybe in a day or two, APC will say something about this, because this PDP under Sheyi Makinde, the governor, has actually fingered APC for this, because they said it's basically opposition party thugs, and the main opposition party in that state is APC. This is very, very bad, not acceptable. So the governor now, who is also the chief security officer of the state, is attacked. It means that what is he securing? So if the governor can get to a level or degrade to a level where his own convoy is attacked, it therefore means that there's no security in the state. No wonder unknown government and headsmen are all ravaging the some parts of the state. Okay, a chief security officer of the state is attacked by hoodlums, and nothing happened. Now, wow, is he actually in charge of that state, or he just an installed stooge and reported to someone else? Quite unfortunate. Let's have a comment below. The good news is that nobody was hurt and nobody was killed, so all those vehicle damage will always be replaced. But we need to eschew politics of violence in Nigeria if the country must move forward.